Hello, welcome back. Today I'm doing something I've been putting off, and it is just organising a lot of stuff in this room. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff that needs to be sorted out, but it's going to be mostly my makeup because I've got it in about 5 to 8 different locations. Okay, so currently I've got my makeup in this, which just expand, it goes bigger and bigger and bigger, but in theory, this is where I put my day-to-day, I can just pick this up and do my makeup. That's what this is. I also have this, which is kind of like a caboodle. I bought it from Amazon, and for a moment, that's what this was supposed to be. I picked this up, I've got all my makeup in it. The problem with this is it's way too large, so it's got so much space that it was then just getting to be too much. It was just too much makeup for just my kind of like day-to-day. It was overwhelming. Then behind this is a door that doesn't really fit properly, so I kind of use it like imagine it's a door, but it's a freestanding. I've taken all of the fixings off it because of the way that I've like arranged all of the wardrobes, so I can kind of slide it if I need to get into the wardrobe and do things, or I can take it out completely and put it elsewhere in the room, which sometimes, you know, maybe I want to put the drawer here. Maybe I want the mirror here. And so that's kind of how I use this. Anyway, behind here, this is a stationery organizer from Costco. When I first put it there, it made sense because my desk was there. And now it's hidden. And look at all the makeup in these drawers. I actually forgot until this very moment that there's also some makeup in these drawers. And the bulk of the makeup is in these drawers. And I also have these, which have foundations. This is setting sprays and powders. A bunch of different palettes and concealers and primers. It's a lot. It's too much. And it's everywhere. I had to get changed because it is unbearably hot. It's still super hot in what I'm wearing right now, but I just couldn't have the arms situation. Right, so I'm going to just kind of pull some stuff out, get started, and the idea is I'm going to show you obviously the after, but I'm going to also show you some stuff that I found that I've forgotten about. I honestly forgot about so much makeup that was in these drawers. I think it was like the end of last year I was using these, and then like some of this stuff was my favourite stuff. It's why it ended up in these drawers. So I'm not sure right now. I kind of still want to use these as my like daily drawers, but also I quite like the idea of organising my lipsticks in there, you know, like by colour. Currently I've got them in here. And like some lip glosses and pencils and all that stuff. But I just can't, like, I can't get to them. They're not very well organised, and I'd like them to be organised by like colour family. I've already found 2 absolute gems that I thought I'd lost. My NARS favourite sex appeal, and this, which is the Primark blurred out powder. I don't even know. Oh, there's loads of it left. I'm very pleased with this. So I've just, as you can probably suspect, and as I told you I was going to try and do, I've organised my lip products. Rather than, I had like all lipsticks, lip glosses, lip whatever, like matte things all together. Rather than do that, I've put them in colours. So like pale nude, dark nude, kind of like, you know, neutral. Pinks, peaches, reds, purples. Then I've got kind of crayons and balms, all glosses, pencils, which to be honest I quite like to put pencils into colour stories as well, but whatever. Some sponges, some extra brushes, and SPF all in one drawer because I can never find it and I end up using Milo's, but I am so far away from done. I'm not sure how because it's the same amount of makeup, but this whole area of this drawer is completely empty now. This I've kept as it is, so kind of some little palettes, brows. Is that all? No, sorry, that's not brows. That's eyeliners, that's brows, that's some single shadows, mascaras, and then like glitters and eye sticks. And this is what I'd really like to go through properly, and kind of, because there's stuff in here that if I really went through it, I'd be like, oh my God, like I just found this in that unit, completely forgot I had this. There's stuff in here that absolutely I've loved. For a moment, I was obsessed with this. I wore it constantly. There also is it this one? Yes! This Burberry blush I completely couldn't get enough of. There's stuff in here that I'm just not reaching for. I've kept this stuff. I mean, I've reorganized it in that I've put things back in there that belong in there, and I have found some stuff that I've forgotten about, and this is now a thing of beauty. At just the time of year that I could not be less interested in putting on makeup. And I've kept this because this is useful. This is just, it's too useful not to use. I'm kind of just, I think I'm going to give the Caboodle Dweller because it's not useful for me. It's not easy to store. It's a really cool thing. Let me just show you actually what it is. If you've got a modest makeup collection that will fit in here, it's great. It's basically all different sections, and then at the top it's even got a mirror. How fantastic. So if you can put this, if you can like pick this up, put it on the side, do your makeup, put it all back away and like put it on a shelf, you can lock it and then you can use the handle to carry it around. It's great. It's great. It's not great for me. This is too big to give me a small condensed amount of makeup for daily use, but it's too small to keep all of my makeup in. So really, this is the perfect thing for me. So I thought I would just show you what I've kept. I haven't really switched it up all that much at all, but I thought I would just share with you what is in here, what I'm using all the time. First and foremost, I've got the Pixie, there's an essence oil and a priming oil. One is rose, one is vitamin C. I have no real preference between the two of these, but I can't put on makeup without an oil underneath it at the moment because my skin has been really flaky and dry. These are actual life-changing stuff. I'm sure other oils work the same way, but I don't find that that breaks down any of the makeup, and it just, everything goes on really nicely on top. So that, then I use a primer like this Primark Illuminating Primer. I really like this one. Wearing it today, and it's like, it's not a shimmery one. It's kind of like a glow. I've tried some really expensive primers over the years, and if you gave this to me and said, this costs £40 and it's from Hourglass, I'd be like, yeah, I get it. This is beautiful. I have tried plenty of expensive ones that have not been as nice as this. I then have two of these CC creams from It Cosmetics that I mixed together to get the perfect shade for me. They are, I think it's light and fair beige. I've got my lash curlers, my primer and my mascara from Maybelline Lash Sensational. I've got two cheek products. See, keeping it very, very simple. The cream bronzer from Fenty. This is the Butter Biscuit. Really, really like this one. And I've got a very old, no longer available Josie Moran cheek tint thing in Poppy Paradise. Again, irrelevant because I can't even tell you how many years ago that was discontinued. I have funnily enough got an Hourglass eye primer in here. I don't think it's all that fantastic. It's definitely not better than other ones I've tried, but I've got it, so I'm using it. I've got the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette, which I can get a million different looks from, but at the moment I've just been using this colour here. I'm trying to get it so it's not super reflecty. This colour, this darkest shade, I've just been putting it on my eye with my finger and just kind of like smudging it out, kind of as a smoky dark eye. The Physicians Formula gel liner. This is the satin, which is my favourite. It comes in a trio. There's a matte, a satin and a shimmer maybe, and the satin is the nicest formula. They are fantastic eyeliners. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I've got a brow pencil, the micro brow pencil from NYX as well as one brush, which is one brush to rule them all, what I put everything on with, and then I've got a compact that I use a tiny little sponge with, and I just set these areas just kind of like there. Very, very little amount of powder, especially at this time of year. That's everything in here. Again, I can't speak highly enough about these oils. If you use a priming oil and you want to recommend it, please let me know, because I am very much in the market right now. Well, not right now, because I'm still on a no-buy, but in August I will be. I'm feeling good about knowing where everything is, because I knew I had things here, there and everywhere, and I knew there were things behind this like fake mirror door that I needed to deal with. So I've put everything away, it's reorganized. I'm very excited about knowing where my lipsticks are, where I'm like, I'm looking for a red. It's going to take me a lot less time to find that than it would have before. But I think we need a more in-depth dig through things at some point. It's just not the day, because I might melt if I sit in this room for 1 minute longer.